In this episode, we're going to briefly discuss how my two accounts are doing since the big changes to Wild occurred, and then we're going to get in and spend some Glint in the Glint shop and hopefully get some good cards. If this sounds interesting to you, please stand by. Hey, all you Splinterheads, welcome back. Bronze Dragon here saying, hey, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate your time. If you still enjoy listening to this kind of content, please like and subscribe and pass this around to other folks that you know like to listen to Splinterlands coverage. Okay, with that said, it's been a few days since the end of season, and I know I'm running behind, but there's been so many other things to cover that I thought took precedence. I've been doing those and trying not to stress myself out about putting too many videos out and kind of keeping the quality of the videos up now. But in other words, I didn't put a season-ending video out, and I haven't spent any Glint since the end of the season. So I made about 85,000 Glint at the end of last season, and as we know, there's a big change to Wild. Both my accounts, my primary and my secondary, I went ahead and paid in vouchers for them to continue playing, and we're going to briefly discuss what I'm seeing right now. I don't want to dive too deep in it because it's only a few days in, and I don't think we can make a overall generalization yet about what's going to happen to my primary account. I think that I'm pretty secure in knowing about what's going to happen to my secondary account, but let's go ahead and jump into it and just spend a minute or two here. So the big thing that I'm noticing is, and this is considering that I win about 12 wins per day, which is a 50-50 average, which is pretty much what my account does with Archmage. But I'm noticing a net decrease in the amount of Glint I make, as well as the amount of SPS I make. Now, we talked about this before. I expected to come down in level because of the rebalancing that is occurring currently, and I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work out towards the end of the season. You know, usually in the season it's kind of tough right up front, and then it kind of peters out a little bit and gets a little bit easier towards the end of the season because the people that have moved up have already moved up if they're going to. But overall, at this point, I'm noticing a net deficit, and that's not even including the have to pay in vouchers or SPS or whatever. I spent vouchers because it's the cheapest overall right now. But just to give you an example, since the change, I've been averaging, first of all, I was brought down from Champ 2 to Diamond 1. And I kind of expected to be in the Diamond 1, Diamond 2 area. That's kind of where I expected to be. And I expected because of that, my boost would go up due to the amount of SPS I have. But with the big change in the SPS needed, I'm still, like you see, I'm at about 5.47 at Diamond 1. So it's better than what I was in Champ, but overall, I'm making less. So you can see on this last win, I took 1.8 SPS, and I went back and I did kind of an average over, the last 20 matches, and I was about an average of about 2 SPS, 1.8 to 2 SPS somewhere. That's kind of my average. Somewhere below it, somewhere above it, So now, and the average was for Glint was right around 300 to 350, somewhere like that. Now, before the change, my averages were about 2.5 to 3 SPS per match, per win, that is, and somewhere around 350 to 450, right around that 400 mark for Glint, right? So you can see a net decrease, plus I'm paying a fee. Now, will this last? I don't know. We'll have to take a look at it later on in the season when we get at least a full week, week and a half in. So I have more numbers to look at. But either way, right up front, it's not looking great for this. And I'm willing to write it out for a couple seasons, see how it goes, see how everything averages out, and do more specific numbers. But at this point, I'm making less. Okay. So with that said, let's jump over and take a look at my secondary account really quick. This is the account I play with KGM Jam and his guild, and I like it because there's several different people I know in the guild, and you can see that this is a lower end account. This was really kind of a strong silver deck is what I would consider it, you know. And you know, it was oddly enough because the numbers of bots and everything was playing up in high diamond. Okay, so it sank back down to diamond 2, and it kind of looks like it's going to be in that diamond 3, diamond 2 area when the dust settles. And to tell you the truth, my boost was much lower than this, but a friend in the guild delegated some SPS to this account. Basically, I think to help out, obviously, but to also see what kind of change it would made. And basically, what he did was I have about 3,600 SPS staked, and he delegated 1,200. Okay, so that's a factor of about four, you know, a little bit less than 4 times right there. And it brought me up to a 2.2 boost from about a 0.6 boost. But still, even with this incoming SPS, first of all, thanks, you know who you are. It's still, I'm only making, let's look at my last, and I haven't done an average on this one, but you can see I'm doing 94 glint. So I'm making an average of somewhere around 80 glint, 80 to 100 glint, somewhere in there, and about 0.3 to 0.5 SPS, right? So, you know, I'm pretty secure in knowing that if I did this numbers out, of course, at the current staking rate with the incoming extra SPS, it might be worth it. Okay, so maybe his point was, hey, just, you know, obviously the answer is, you know, just buy more SPS. But this is the secondary account, and I'm still buying SPS in my primary account, but I'm not putting any more into my secondary account. And I'm kind of at this point where I think one of the side points of the major change, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but one of the side points is to encourage consolidation. And we have been seeing a lot of consolidation lately since the big changeover happened. And I'm in this time period of where I've got to decide what to do with this account. Now, I could turn off the bot and not play in wild and just play my brawls with the guild. But then there's like, I don't want to take up a spot if somebody else wants to play in the guild. But I will continue to play the brawls as long as they need me. And if someone needs to scoot into that spot, I'll give it up for them, obviously, since it's a secondary account. But I like hanging out and playing with the folks in this guild as well. So all that to say, you know, it remains to be seen. But I'm pretty secure in knowing that more than likely I will have to stop the bot playing wild on this secondary account, but we'll see. Okay, we are back on my main account. We are in Gwen's Glint shop, and I have some Glint to spend, so let's see what we can get here. I'm going to stay with my usual strategy. We're going to go in and buy 2 rounds of merits so I can get a couple packs over there. I do think that it's good value, at least the first 2 rounds. You can see that the price does go up, but I still think the value is there. So we got 2 of those, or yeah, 2 packs worth. Okay, now back to the shop. Now we're going in with some rare draws. Let's see what 100. Let's go ahead. How much glint do I have to spend? I have 550,000, 55,000. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a full batch of rares. If you haven't watched any of my videos before, one of my main concerns now is maxing out my summoners, my soulbound summoners. So that's what I'm attempting with this. So last season I did 50. Let's go ahead and do 100, and I'm going to go ahead and use alchemy potions. Hopefully score some better cards. Let's see what we get here. Okay, let's see if we got any. Okay, let's just reveal all. And we'll scroll back and take a look. Oh, gold foil. Nice. All of these will be useful. Some of the rares, I'm not sure how close I am. I'm pretty close to maxing out my rares, so it's really the summoners I'm really interested in here. Looks like a fair amount. Usually you're going to get about half and half, somewhere in that neighborhood. I know I'm maxed out on War Pegasus. I know I got a bunch of extras on War Pegasus, and I think Madcap Mages. Let's see. Okay, I did get one gold foil, Pembroke Nymph. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. So just over half. I thought 54 actually. Didn't count this Franz. So good. This is going to help me out. And obviously a gold foil helps out too, although I'm not primarily playing with the gold foils. Okay. So I've spent over 50,000, between 50 and 60,000. Let's go ahead and let's do 50 major chests. And let's go ahead and use potions. Oh, new animation. Nice. Okay, let's just go ahead and reveal all. See what I got. Gold foil, common. Bunch of merits. Maybe I should have just... there's an epic. There's another gold foil. Maybe another 3 gold foils. A few energy. Okay, a lot of merits. Maybe I should have opened the chest before I bought the merits. But we'll have some packs. So 3 gold foil commons. Bunch of merits. Bunch of energy. An epic. 2 epics. Okay, so the highlight is basically 2 epics. So a bunch of merits though. Okay, and let's go ahead and open 15 ultimate chests. Once again, go ahead and use the potions. I think this will be it for what I'm purchasing. Then we'll take a look at my summoners. Let's go ahead and reveal. Will-O-Wisp. Hey, it's shaking, baby. Gold foil Soriel the Bale ×3. And 7 more Lob Lowland. So pretty nice overall. Bunch more energy. I'm going to have to pump up the bot. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Okay, let's go ahead and open. Let's go ahead and go to the shop and buy some more Gladius cases. I have 17, so I can buy 8. Gladius cases. Okay, now let's go back to the guild. Go back. Now, somebody in one of the comments had tipped me off because I don't really go in here a lot. Let's see if I got some extra. I have 1,500. So a little bit of quick math, and apparently I can get 27 bloodstones. I don't know why I canceled that. I do that on my phone once in a while. I hang up, or when you're taking a Teams call, once in a while I'll hang up on somebody by pushing the wrong button. Okay, I got me some bloodstones, so let's go over and open these up. Let's just go ahead and open them all. Well, I just opened one. I should have did multi. And you know what? It's interesting. It didn't ask me if I wanted to use the bloodstones. You'd think it would throw a prompt up there. Hey, I got an epic. Nice. Marisol, I use her frequently. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and open the rest of these. And let's just open all. See what I got. There's a Gorth gold foil, which Warwick. Okay, nothing really exciting, but I've got several epics. No legendaries, but I got 1, 2, 3 epics, and well, that's, yeah. There's 2 of that, so 2, 3, 4 epics plus a gold foil common. Plus I got some more Katrelba, which, as you know, if you don't know, she's very handy in matches. Also is Captain Katie. I also use Ajax quite a lot, as well as, like I said, Marisol. The rest, not so frequently used. Crash I use a lot in Splinterforge for the speed. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump over to my items and look at my own soulbound. And let's see here. I'll be able to level my chimney wall stop. So he's level 5 now. Crash will not level, so I'll wait on that one. That's not enough for a Rella to level. Not quite. Need one more. Should be able to level Sarius here. Bring Sarius up to level 4. A maxed out fire caller. Let's see here. And so Archmage kicked in right there, so I had to go ahead and stop it. I was in the middle of combining this. I now have a max level Firewatch Devil. So we can go ahead and look at the first summoner here, and I will be able to take a look at this. It will be able to max out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Max level Eternan Brune. That's my first max level soulbound summoner, which is what I was shooting for. Okay, this will help me out. I can level my Gorth, although I don't use him very frequently. I'd like to come up with a good combo for him. If you know for a good combo for Gorth, let me know in the comments. Let's see here. I don't think this is enough to level. Nope. Not enough here. Not enough there. Not quite enough for my Relinor Cleaver just yet. Got max level Riverboat Captain. Let's go ahead and look at the second summoner, Penbrook Nymph, and go ahead and combine it. Not quite max. I've got a few 6 cards left to go before max on this one, 6 BCX. But I'm getting there next season. Next season we'll be there. Let's take a look at Noah the Just. Not enough to level. Not enough for Bertrall either. Let's see what we got for Katrelba. Not enough to level with her either. Tenacious Grunt. Let's go ahead and just combine what I got while I'm here. Commons. Okay. Cutter Breeze, not enough to level. Same with Paladin Rack. Let's see here about the Madcap Magus. Nope, not enough to level. Almost, he's getting there. Okay, let's take a look at Lob Lowland. Not quite, 3 shy, 3 BCX shy. Close, but no cigar. Still, all these max, as they hit max level, these will definitely help out my account. Let's see what we can do with Quora. Nope, not enough. I do have 5 extra BCX, but I need 10 for level 4. And we all know about Quora. Not enough to level Helmet or Hugo. Might be enough here. Nope, not quite enough to level up the Imperial Knight. Not enough on the Drybone Barbarian either, or Ajax. Let's look at Captain Katie. I do have just enough to level up Captain Katie, level 4. Thank you very much. Also one of my favorites. Let's look at what she picked up. Let's see here, going from 3 to 4. Didn't pick up an extra power, but she picked up an extra damage, but lost 1 health. It's a fair fair trade. Let's go ahead and keep going. War Pegasus is maxed out, so those BCX I got were extra. I anticipate some of these, if they ever get around to allowing soulbound cards on land, I anticipate just keeping my extra BCX and creating extra cards to use on land. That's my plan as far as right now. Okay, let's look at Fran's Roughmane. We have, that's not going to be enough to level him, but let's see how far I can get. About halfway between level 7 and 8. 16 BCX left before that levels. Not enough there. Not enough there. There. We'll be able to level the Whistling Daemon. Just go ahead and combine them all. So that will make a level 5 Whistling Daemon. Once in a while I'll throw this in on a low mana match, and he picks up Piercing. Yeah, nice. I like it when it hits that level and picks up an extra power. Makes him ultimately more useful for you. More things it can do. Witch of Warwick, not quite sure. Not quite enough to level her. Not enough on Catriphus. Use this guy frequently, or whatever he is. Not enough to level. He's at level 7. Okay, let's take a look at another summoner, see where we stand. Now this one is, she's only at level 6. So let's go ahead and level. Not quite enough to level. That will place it 8 more BCX before level 7. Trap Fallaway. I need 1 more BCX to level. Is there enough? Will-O-Wisp? Just enough. Let's level that Will-O-Wisp. See what it gets. Okay, so it picks up Silence. Yep. It didn't lose anything, and it just picks up Silence. Once again, ultimately makes it more useful. I'm not sure where it sits in the meta because I'm not a meta player. Okay, look at this. I'm going to be able to max this one out with just 1 BCX. So that's 2 of my summoners I have maxed out now. And I do like my Dragon Splinter. Okay, let's take a look at the Gobson Bomber. Not nearly enough to level that. Not enough to level that or that. Okay, so I've made some good headway, you know. Well, thanks for joining me. Let me know in the comments what kind of good stuff did you pick up this time around on your end of season chest or beginning of the season chest or however you do it. Either way, everything's going okay. I hope everything's okay on your side. And I hope everyone on your side is happy and healthy. And this has been Bronze Dragon saying I will see you on the flip side.